happy festival goer. I'm looking at a mature and understanding festival audience who should come and love the music, abide by the rules which are set by authorities and by the festival organizers, so that everybody has a good time. So that was the expectation on the organizer side from the audience. Come and have fun, abide by the rules, and in the end, if you do that, you're going to have a great lot of fun on ground, listening to the music you love.
There's one important question which obviously I want you to answer is, there are a lot of music festivals happening and obviously during Supersonic as well, the time which Supersonic plays. What is that one thing that makes it different? You've spoken of n number of things, but if I want to see one USP that makes Supersonic completely different from any other music festival in the world rather, what would it be?
I would say, again coming back to the same thing, I think there's a mix of two things. I think the soul of the festival, which is the brand vibe which you get, that vibe is
difficult to get.
Difficult to define. That is one piece, and second is our consistent effort towards involving larger creative music minds and talent. I think involvement of creative music minds and talent is very unique to our festival. It's not about one guy, it's about a team, and team is about the team we have at our end, and the team which we create every year by involving external music, music minds into it, like UKF Awakening are external minds. Next year you may have some other people partnering in it. So there is a core team of music people, which is Viacom's live team. You have people like Nikhil, you have people like Rohit Barker, like that, many people into it who form the core of the music heart of the festival. That's very unique to us. I think globally you won't have many people coming together to create a festival. It's always about one guy. So if you go to EDC, you have Pascal, who's the face of it. If you go to Supersonic, you will have the organizer there. You have Awakening, there is Rocco there. But Supersonic is about a group of music loving minds coming together, and it's a hard thing to achieve it every year. But I think from year one till now, we've been able to get the best creative music minds together, and that has helped us put the best lineups and has helped us create a very nice, interesting vibe on the ground. So I think that's very unique to us. You won't find that in any of the festivals globally.
Okay, and one more thing, are there any plans? Obviously, Supersonic is one particular brand that Live Viacom 18 has created. I just want to know, are there any more brands, especially coming down to Goa, something on similar lines, not maybe music festivals or maybe,
there are
several brands?
there are a lot of opportunities. I think we've been having a conversation with the Goa tourism department for a while on different initiatives. I don't want to name them, but I think quite a few initiatives where if we are able to strike a balance, Viacom is very keen on partnering on multiple other projects, not just dance music, but I think whether it is the other festivals, which could be partnering with government on government-owned formats, which could be partnering on some of the new festivals, and third aspect is getting some of our brands into the market, like MTV Bollyland is a great format to get in. MTV Extreme, which is a rock and a music mixed brand, where we've had Slash recently come in. That's again an interesting piece which can come into the market. So I think 2016 we would explore to work more closely with Goa Tourism in creating a holistic solution for tourism for Goa, which would involve getting some of our more live IPs into the market, work to try and find an opportunity where we can work with the Goa Tourism on mutually beneficial arrangements to support some of the Goa Tourism big format events. And a third is to explore if there are new avenues which can be opened up. I think that's all pretty much there, because globally we work a lot with tourism. Singapore Tourism works with us, Isle of Malta is a concept we do. We work a lot with the Malaysian tourism. So we as a group have a lot of experience in the tourism space in helping the tourism objectives be achieved. So I think next year is going to be a step in that direction. We've done 3 years, Supersonic brand is pretty established. Now it's about looking at more of our IPs to come to the Goa market, and also looking at where can we partner with Goa Tourism to support, put the message out.
Okay, one important question, how has been the experience, getting things done here at government level, or maybe, at local level? Has there been a good support from people around?
I think, this space is evolving, and I would say that over the years things have become better. From year 1 to year 3, on multiple factors, whether it is the way the SLPC works, the way the tourism department work or the ministry works, it's going in the right direction. One thing which I would compliment the Goa tourism is that being a smaller state, they are still the pioneers in putting up the single window permission into the play, and today Delhi is trying to copy it, Maharashtra is trying to copy it. So I think there are a lot of good things to have happened. Things are moving in the right direction. Having said that, I think there are still places, because this is, you have two of the big large format festivals happening, there is potential to have more. That's where there has been gap, that there can be more. So I think it's important for organizers like us and the Goa tourism to kind of work closely to see how can we create attractive enough opportunities for organizers like us or others to come to Goa and do events on 5 or 6 other peak times which are there, where things are not happening right now.
Yeah, because even the economy is a concern with my evening being the backbone is not working very well. Tourism is something which can support the entire economy. So I think the initiative from the government side and private players like Vicom 18 can support and can create such kind of avenues. It's not only the sun, sand and sea, but also music festivals or events or even experiential markets, as you said, is what we can
I think you have theatre, you have performing arts, you have many formats which can be put in, and I think there are 6 to 7 times which are available in Goa, which are your peak tourism points, which should be thought about very clearly by tourism department, and create some attractive opportunities for people to come in. I think that's where the things will flow in well. So I think till now it's been a great run, and it's a great set of authority people to work with, and the potential is to figure out how can we extend this into other seasons as well.
One thing that attracts a lot of people for a music festival is obviously the lineup. So I just want to know what are the international lineups that is performing here at Supersonic 2015.
I think one of the things we've always focused on is that the artists who come in on the festival need to be the artists who've not been seen by the market for a long, at least 3 to 4 years time, and the artists need to be from different genres, so you create that right mix of music. So our main headliners are Disclosure, never been to the India market, Zed, who is winning Grammy awards and awards after the whole international circuit, doing very well, sold out shows across markets. He's the second big headliner. You have W&W, and you close with Axwell, and it is supported by second tier strong lineup of Diero, Don Diablo, Navo, Zedstead, and then you have a fantastic mix of drum and bass, which is by UKF and Arms House. You have people like Netsky and a lot of people in the same scale like Goldie and Maya Jane Cole, who came last year, but Netsky is one big name in the drum and bass space coming in, and quite a few others. And then you have Awakenings, biggest name in the techno space in the world today, and you will have the best lineup ever seen by Asia in the last many years to be on the Kandulim beach, with names like Adam Bear, Joris Veroon, Ida, and quite a few others supported. So my lineup is more about big heavyweights on top who've never been into the market, unique names, differentiated music across genre, and then you have drum and bass and techno being given a big load this year. That is kind of going to create a very different music environment on ground.
Does it make you happy by saying that a lot of people say that they want to be at Tomorrowland or maybe Sensation, and here you have in India you have brands like Supersonic. Do you feel happy that people do compare? Obviously we can't be at that scale. We have to evolve a lot. But when people say from India that it is somewhere close to maybe Tomorrowland kind of an experience, I would say.
I think it all depends upon how every market has its own heart. It's about, you need to do the basics right, as I said before. If you have the music mix and the lineup right, if you keep evolving your brand's production, which is the ground, which is the stage setup to the next level year on year, and then the periphery, which is about the infrastructure when the festival goer comes year on year, I think your brand starts growing. So whether you talk about Tomorrowland, Sensation, or Mysteryland or Supersonic, all these brands have grown slowly. The first year Tomorrowland was just a small ground. It was smaller. It was almost probably lesser than even your Supersonic first year, for that matter, the first year. And they have focused on these 3-4 aspects, and year on year your lineup, your production of the stages and the infrastructure, these 3 things have to gradually evolve. If you keep evolving them, your brand will keep growing. And we are today in the 3rd year, and you see what we will do in 8th or 9th year or 6th year for that matter.
So it is evolving, technical upgradation, and an emotional connect with the people coming.
Infrastructure, I would say. Infrastructure. Emotional connect remains as a brand ideology, but music evolvement, production, stage production needs to keep moving to the next level. Infrastructure has to keep moving up, and then you need to create the brand spirit or a brand soul of the festival. I think these 4 things, if they keep moving in the right direction, you will have a great dance music brand as such.
Supersonic, we can see a lot of advertisements now on hoardings, digital, television, newspapers. What would be one thing, one advertisement or one liner that you will like to give directly, talk to my viewers and ask them to join you at the Supersonic 2015?
I would say if you come to Supersonic 2015, you're gonna find the best music, the best vibe, and the best people around you, and the best staff around you, which is gonna blow you out of the space. You would love that whole vibe, and you would get that high which you need when you come to a dance music festival.
Sir, it was a pleasure talking to you and knowing a lot about Supersonic 2015. Obviously, it's going to be starting in a couple of days, and we are looking for 2016 as well. As you have mentioned, a lot of new plans up there.
I look forward to you and your team to be there at the
Sure.
festival.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.